in the cloud. Not only deploy, we can migrate. If you have existing servers in our organization, or if you have a storage server in our organization, this storage server, this physical servers, web servers, file servers, we can migrate to the cloud. And Microsoft is a cloud provider. But not only Microsoft is a alone cloud provider in the market, there are so many out there, like Amazon Cloud. Amazon is there. That is, in short, you can say AWS, Google is there, IBM is there, so many are there. These are the public cloud providers. And public cloud provider means any customer, maybe you, maybe me, right? Anyone can go and create their own private network in the cloud by using Microsoft Azure service, guys. And we have seen last class, Microsoft Azure service is allowing to you to build, test, deploy, and manage your application services through a global network of Microsoft managed data center. So Microsoft is having data center, and data center is having all the resources which you require to deploy your organization network, like switches are there, public IPs are there, servers are there, storage are there, services are there, OS is available, all the OS available, Windows and non-Windows, all the operating systems are available, and latest all operating systems are available, services are available. Example, I want a server with SQL server, this is available. I want server with Active Directory, this is available. I want server with web service, this is also available, guys. I want storage server, I want SAP server, so I want load balancer servers. These all are available in the Microsoft data centers. And we have seen last class, Microsoft is having around the globe, right? In our world, Microsoft is having so many data centers are there, and these data centers are divided by regions, guys, here. Okay, inside the region we can find data centers. Maybe in one region, like South India is one region, Central India is one region. Maybe in one region we have one data center. Maybe in some regions we have two data centers, and so in some regions we have three data center. Example, in South India, example, we have three data center. One is in Hyderabad, one is in Secunderabad, one is in Shamshabad. We have three data center, and every 30 kilometers far away we have one data center. And these data centers are called zones also, guys. Technically it's called what here? Zones. And we have seen last class, region is a collection of data centers, and anytime you can increase, you can decrease your services, your servers, right? And we are providing nearest region is the best option to the customers. You can select the nearest region here, and we are providing high availability also, guys. Microsoft is saying we are providing the high availability. If one of the data center server is down, we no need to worry. Maybe you can find your services in other server in the same data center. You can access your services. Or maybe, guys, if your data center itself, example, Hyderabad data center itself is down, maybe the power failure is there, total Hyderabad area power failure is there, we no need to worry. You can find the same services in other data center nearest to you, example Secunderabad. But assume it in Central India, in Mumbai, we have only one data center, guys. Okay, so maybe in Mumbai, second data center is not there. The Microsoft is saying you don't need to worry, you are getting high availability there also. Maybe you can find the same services in other nearest data center, maybe in South India, if the Mumbai data center is down. So you can find your same services in South India or in West India, or maybe in other country, guys, here. Other country data center you can find. So Microsoft is providing high availability, and all Microsoft data centers are paired with each other, means connected with each other, and you can access the resources from anywhere. Just you need one internet service, internet line you can access. And we have seen Microsoft is giving the great competition, right, to the other data centers, and Microsoft has become number one in this race here. But Microsoft started their cloud business very late, but now Microsoft services, Microsoft offering the services pricing is very cheaper compared to the other data centers, guys. And Microsoft products are compatible with all the worldwide services, guys. Any service you can see whenever any software is coming, any product is coming in the market, in the risk, in the specification, there is written this is supported to Windows, means Windows operating system is supported, this service or this product is supported Windows operating system, so it's compatible with Microsoft OS. We can access the services, guys, here. And today, guys, we are going to discuss this many topics here. We have this many topics today. We'll start with basics of cloud. Just now we have seen what is cloud, right? So we'll start what is benefits, what is types of clouds, services types we'll discuss. Then we'll go to the next, why Microsoft Azure is required. And Azure is not a free of cost. We have to make some payment when you're using the services. So what are the payment methods are available in Microsoft Azure? Then we'll see today how to create the Azure account. This is very, very important lab today, guys. Here, everyone has to know. If you're saying you are the IT cloud administrator, so compulsory you have to know how to create the Azure account, guys. Here, if you don't know the Azure account, so it means you are not a administrator, IT cloud admin. Compulsory you have to know, guys. And what are the types of accounts are there? We are going to discuss here types of accounts also, because we have some types of Azure accounts are there. We are going to discuss. Then administrator, types of administrator roles are there. What are the types of admin role? Which admin is providing what type of role, what type of service? Then we'll discuss deployment modules here. Then we'll see what are the ways to manage Azure also. Okay. So today we're starting the topic with the cloud service. Last class we have discussed certification also, guys. We have discussed about our topics. What are the topics we are covering here? So we are starting with the cloud here. So why cloud is required, guys, here? So first of all, cloud is a internet based service, guys. If anyone is asking what is cloud, you have to say internet based service. And cloud is not a new word, guys. It's very old word from last 20-25 years, guys. 20 years maximum we are using this cloud services. Actually, what is cloud? Cloud is an internet based service. Previously, whenever you want to send some data, example 10 years back or 15 years back, maybe your brother is staying in another country. I want to send some documents. Example, my brother is staying in another country in USA. I want to send some documents, guys, here. So what we have to do, I want to send some my family pictures. We have to go to the post office, general post office. From there, we have to courier the data, photos, documents, and data will go from India to USA, right? But how much time it will take? It's going to take at least 1 week to transfer the data from one country to other country. Okay, but now we have a service, guys, like public servers are available over the internet. We have public free servers like Google is providing free server. Microsoft Outlook is providing email free server. Public servers are there. So I'm creating one account in Microsoft Outlook. I'm telling to my brother also create one account in Microsoft Outlook. And through this Microsoft Outlook email, I'm sending the mail to my brother and my brother is receiving. But how much time it will take to transfer this data? My important documents, my important pictures are there in that. So how much time it will take to transfer the data from one person to other person, one country to the other country, guys? It's taking hours of time. How much time it will take, guys, if you want to transfer the data from your system to my system through email, maybe through Gmail, maybe through Microsoft Outlook, guys? Maximum hardly how many minutes, how many hours, guys? Give me the reply in the chat box. Yes, in seconds, maybe hardly, maximum 1 minute. So less than 1 minute, data will be transferred successfully from your account to my account. So if I transfer the data from to my brother, which is staying in other country in USA, so data will be transferred within some minutes from India to USA. But really, if you plan to go from India to USA by using a fastest airline, if you take any airline to go to from India to USA, it will take 24 hours, guys. Okay, but now internet service is very fast. When you're transferring the data will be transferred very quick, very fast, in seconds, maximum minutes, within 1 minute. Data will be transferred from one country to other country, one person to other person. So this is possible by the help of internet service. That is called a cloud service, guys. Previously, guys, the companies are using only for communication purpose. people are using only for communication purpose to transfer data, documents, files. But now you can create your infrastructure in the cloud also, storage in the cloud. Like previously we are storing our data in our machine, in our laptop, in our desktop. So always we have to carry the laptop, always we have to carry the desktop to access our data. But now if I keep my data in Google Drive, if I keep my data in Microsoft OneDrive, so guys, if my data is available in my system, always we have to carry the system to access my data. But if my data is available in Google Drive, in Microsoft Outlook, sorry, in Microsoft OneDrive, guys, so it means not compulsory I have to carry my laptop or I have to carry my desktop. So if I change the place, if I change the state, if I change the country, right, just I need internet service in any machine. I can log into my Google account, I can log into my Microsoft Outlook account, I can access the OneDrive data, I can access the Google Drive data. Okay, so this data is storing in the cloud, in Microsoft data center, in data centers, and we are accessing over the internet. So this is possible by the help of cloud. Like this, guys, previously the companies are designing their infrastructure in on-premises. Like last class we have seen, my organization having a new project. Last 15 years back, guys, last 15 years back, the companies are saying, if you want to design my LAN network, that is called private network, guys, here. Okay, so for new project, we require this many things, guys. We require what here? Active Directory service, DNS service. Last class we have discussed about this one. DHCP service, web service, SQL service, SAP service, email service. So I can configure all the services in one server. I require one physical hardware server. In this we require 2016 server operating system. I can install all the 7 services in one machine. I can serve the 7 services to my clients. Okay, all the 7 services are accessing my user from one server. But here the issue is what? Load balancer, guys. If you have hundreds of users in our organization, if hundreds of users are there accessing the same hard disk, same data, are requesting to this server accessing same hard disk, same data, so maybe you have a load balancing problem. Or next, failure, guys. If this machine is failed, example, because we cannot give 100% guarantee our physical servers are going to run 365 days 24/7. If this machine is failed, burn, damage, so all the 7 server services are down. So to avoid this problem, traditionally the organizations are designing the network by using this formula that is called 1:1 formula, guys. So what is the meaning of 1:1? Means one server, one service, or one server, hardly 2 services, not more than 2. So example, in my organization, I'm designing my network like this, guys, here to avoid the load balancing problem, to avoid the failure. So here I'm taking 6 servers, guys. So I'm taking 6 physical hardware servers. In every server we require OS, so it means we require operating system. So I'm spending one server costing me 6 lakhs rupees, guys, here. So it means nearly or 5 lakhs rupees, guys. Example, one server costing me 5 lakhs rupees. So it means around 35 lakhs rupees, right? I have to invest here. And one machine, example, one machine costing me, guys, here around one server is costing me 6 lakhs rupees here. So around 6 into 5 you have to do it, or 6 into 6 you have to do it. You can calculate and you will get this much. So guys, this is expensive. Hardware is expensive here. So Microsoft is saying when you're going for this here, your hardware is expensive. So if I'm going, guys, here, if I'm creating the network like this here, so my hardware is very expensive here. Oh, please 1 minute here. I think my screen is stuck here. 1 minute, guys, please. So previously what the companies are doing, guys, is following the traditional way. They are purchasing 6 physical servers. I actually refresh the screen, guys. So one server costing me 6 lakhs rupees. So it means 36 lakhs rupees only on hardware we have to spend. To install the OS, we require license. One license costing me 1 lakh rupee. So total 6 lakhs rupees, guys, here. So it means uh, 42 lakhs rupees only on hardware and operating system. Then actually we require one good space to keep these servers. And we require good cooling also, guys, because the servers are generating running fast and generating more heat also. So we require cooling. We require good AC's cooling system we require here. Okay. And the second thing, servers are running 24/7, guys. It's not like that we are running only for 5 hours shutdowning the machine, 6 hours shutdowning, because if I use the word servers is running 24/7. So it means we require power supply, uninterrupted power supply. So we require generators to give the uninterrupted power supply. And when using the generators, the diesel cost, the petrol cost will be increased. It means around the cost, your maintenance is very expensive. And as an administrator, we have to give the services, configure the services, guys. So we have to go to this machine. We have to configure our services, Active Directory, DNS here. So example, in this machine, DHCP, in this machine, web server. So it means physically, as administrator, we have to go to this machine. We have to configure the services. Not only services, we require backups also, guys. We require backup. For backup, we require more hard disk, or sometimes we require separate machines also for backup. So we are following this formula, 1:1 formula, guys. So it means this is the better compared to the previous one, because we can avoid the load balancing and failure. So now my users are logging to this client machine. Example, Sam, John is logging to this machine. Not only one user, there are hundreds of users are there. So when the users are logging, your Active Directory server will give authentication. When the user accessing the services, this services user access by individual server. DHCP will serve the DHCP service. Web server will serve the web service, guys. SQL service will serve the SQL database. SAP will serve the SAP database, and email server will serve the email. And hundreds of users can access these services. So we are avoiding the failure and load balancing, guys. In case if the web server is failed, only one server is down, guys. So within couples of hours, we can troubleshoot this problem. So almost, guys, the companies are going to this formula traditional way. But here the issue is what? Your hardware is expensive, operating system expensive, your maintenance cost will be increased, guys. And you're not utilizing your hardware up to the mark. In every machine, we are giving 100% hardware. But in every machine, we are using one service or two service, not more than two. So it means in every machine, we are using 20% hardware, 80% hardware we are wasting, guys, here. 80% hardware we are wasting here. So the management wants solution on this. The management saying we want solution on this, guys. The management saying we want solution. We want the hardware cost should be reduced. The management saying, sir, our hardware cost should be reduced. And the management is saying, here, we want to utilize the hardware up to the mark. And we want to make our work also, guys, very less here, easy we want to do. And we want to do easy centralized management. So that's why the companies are using the next technology in the market. Is not a new one, is using from long back. The company is using, this is called virtualization, guys. Did you heard this word, virtualization? Virtualization means what? We want to design our network through virtual machines, guys. We want to design our network through virtual machines. So from, if I'm not wrong, guys, from last 10 years, mostly every company is using this virtualization concept, guys. So in virtualization, what we are doing, we are decreasing the hardware, guys. OS is required. In every machine we require OS, hardware is decreased. And space also is very less. And your power supply also is not expensive, right? And overall, you can say your maintenance cost will be reduced actually here. Okay, so in virtualization, what we have to do actually? In virtualization, we no need to purchase number of physical servers, guys. in virtualization, we have to purchase only hardly one or two servers, one for primary, you can say, one for backup purpose, you can say. Okay, hardly one or two servers, not more than two. So I'm taking one good hardware configuration server, guys. This is my physical hardware server. To run this physical hardware server, we are using the technology. If I'm going for Microsoft, if I'm using Hypervisor service, guys. Hypervisor service. If I'm going for VMware company, mostly these are the two guys, which mostly in the companies in the real time we are using EXSI software. But you know what is the difference between these two companies' softwares? These are the virtualization softwares we're using in the real time. Anyone know, guys? What is the difference between these two? Major difference. There are so many differences are there, but major difference. No, guys, you don't know what is the difference between these two? ESXi can run only on bare bone. Okay. Hypervisor also is bare metal service. You can use bare metal. That is called, you're saying bare bone, but it's called really bare metal. Means without hardware, without OS, physical OS you can install. Major difference I will tell you. Main difference is free of cost. ESXi is not a free of cost. They are charging for you, but Microsoft Hypervisor service is free of cost. Okay, you can use with OS or you can use without host OS. Host OS means this machine, physical machine. Example, system one is my physical hardware machine. It's called host machine. So Hypervisor is available in two types. Actually is available in two style. Actually, you can say not types here. Style. One is with OS and one is without OS. Without OS means directly you can install on hardware Hypervisor service like ESXi software. Uh, and with one OS here. So if I'm using with OS, like in MCSE, in Microsoft MCSE classes, I teach that if you want to install Hypervisor service in this machine, we require OS. Example, 2016 server operating system. And top of this one, this is a free service, virtualization service, Hyper-V. If I'm going for Microsoft Hyper-V, and why Microsoft Hyper-V is very famous, guys. And you know, when Microsoft Hyper-V came in the market, Microsoft Hyper-V came in the market in the year of 2008, guys. Actual in 2008, Microsoft has introduced, but actual the services means major services or all services is available in 2012 operating system. So you can say Microsoft Hyper-V services companies are started to use from 2000, guys, from 2012 actually, from 2012. But before 2012, very famous companies are using this one, guys, VMware ESXi software they are using here. But why Microsoft Hypervisor is very popular in the market? You know why Microsoft Hypervisor is very popular in the market, and almost the companies are using this service now. Now companies, major companies are not using ESXi software because the compatibility, guys. EXSI software, VMware EXSI software is not supporting to all softwares, all operating system, guys. But Microsoft Hypervisor will support to all vendor services, all vendor softwares, and all vendor operating system, guys. Okay, this is a difference, main difference. So, guys, what I have done on my host operating system, on my physical machine, I'm using 2016 here. On top of that, I have installed Hyper-V service. And by using this Hyper-V service inside this physical machine, I'm creating one more machine, and technically this machine is called virtual machine, guys. Here it's called virtual machine. You can give any name, server 1, server 2, VM1, VM2, any name you can give. But by using Microsoft Hyper-V service, we can create one virtual machine here. So now To run this virtual machine, we require operating system, guys, here. So we can purchase the OS from Microsoft. And you know, guys, when you're purchasing the OS for physical machine, Microsoft is charging full amount. But when you're purchasing the OS for virtual machines, the Microsoft is charging only 50%, guys. So this is one discount you're getting from Microsoft. So now if you observe here, I have two machines now. I have one physical server, but inside that I'm running two separate machines. One is my host machine, one is VM. So separately two machines at a time I can run here, guys. So this is called virtualization technology. So you can say I'm not working on one machine, I'm working on two machines, but physically we are using only one physical hardware machine. Like this, you can increase your machine. If your hardware configuration is very good, you can increase the virtual machine. I'm creating one more virtual machine 2, install the OS, guys. Create virtual machine 3, install the OS here. Like this, you on your demand, you can increase the machines, you can decrease also. So I'm increasing the machine, I'm creating virtual machine 4 with OS. So now if you observe here, I'm using only one physical hardware server. But tell me, guys, in one physical hardware server, how many machines and how many operating systems I'm running? How many machines I'm running, guys? In one physical hardware server, how many? Total I'm running 5. One host machine and 4 virtual machines. One host, 4 virtual machines. So simultaneously I can run these 5 machines. I can work on these 5 screens. I can work on these machines. And I can say these machines are separately. And really, virtual machines are giving the same 100% working same like a physical machine, guys. Virtual machines are running like a physical machine. It's giving the same service like a physical machine. Okay, just you have to manage. Now, guys, instead of purchasing number of physical servers, I purchase only one. So it means my hardware is less expensive. One. OS is cost is less, space is less, power supply is very less here. So maintenance is very reduced, guys. So companies are feeling very relaxed here because maintenance is easy. And for administrator also, guys. Right? So you no need to move from one physical server to other. Previously, what we are doing in previous diagram to configure the services, we are physically moving from one machine to other machine, one server to other server. But now through virtualization, by sitting on one machine, can we access all these machines? Can we work on this machine? Yes. Can we take the backup also, guys? Yes. If any machine is failed, example, if any time any machine is failed, and you have a backup of this hard disk, this machine hard disk, completely hard disk backup you can take. If any machine is failed, so Microsoft is giving guarantee, guys, within less than 5 minutes. How many minutes? 5 minutes. You can up this machine. You can troubleshoot this machine problem, guys. So it means we no need to spend a day. We no need to spend hours to configure or to redeploy this machine or to troubleshoot. Within some minutes, we can redeploy this machine. We can configure, guys. So now tell me, which technology is best for you? Traditional way, configuring the service in separate machine is best, this one, or virtualization is best, guys? Which is the best option? First one or second one, guys? Which one is the best one? Second one is best. Virtualization is best. So almost the companies are using this one. But this is also outdated, guys, nowadays. This is also outdated. Why? Because you can see here, if this physical machine is failed, so tell me how many machines are failed, guys? All services fail. So what we have to do? We have to take more than one machine to manage this virtual machine, guys. Right? We have to create one more machine and we have to go for failover, you can say. Okay. So we require number of physical machines here. And here also, we have to maintain the hardware. Right. Yes, we require good hardware. And time to time, we have to go for upgrade, update, OS updates, patches updates. Or tell me, guys, one big problem in the real time. Anyone is using Microsoft Windows genuine operating system? I think you're using Microsoft operating system, Windows 10. Did you observe, guys, in every month or in every 3 months, you will get one Microsoft new patches updates. Microsoft is adding go for updates. So whenever you're going for updates, your machine may be down for maybe your machine restarting or shutdowning, that time Microsoft updates is happening. In mobile also guys, basically we have updates, but mobile updates very quick, very fast, because the software is very small size. But whenever we are going for maintenance here, for maintenance reason, we want to restart the machine, or for maintenance reason, for upgradation, for updates, software update, patches updates, Windows updates are there. Whenever you're restarting the server guys, is going to take hours of time. So till that your network is totally down guys, your services will stop, user cannot access guys. So this is a major issue is there. Okay, so for the reason we require some backup servers, backup services. So here maintenance is required here. But to avoid all these things, the Microsoft is saying you can move your network to cloud guys, the next generation technology. Now the third technology in the market is available, cloud guys, and almost the companies are moved. I'm not saying moving, already moved guys. Okay, 4 years back, 5 years back, I will say the next technology is cloud, right? In future the companies are going to use cloud, but not now. The company already started the cloud. So whenever you're joining to any organization, so guys, whenever you're joining to any organization, already this organization's network is deployed in the cloud. They're using already cloud services. So they will ask, how to manage your servers in the cloud, how to manage your services in the cloud, storage in the cloud, how to migrate your servers in the cloud here. So the companies are saying we are moving our infrastructure to the cloud guys. So means we are using cloud provider to deploy our network guys. We want to deploy our private network in the cloud. We want to deploy, now we want to deploy our private network in cloud by using cloud providers guys. And who's the cloud provider? AWS, Google is there, and Microsoft Azure is there. So now we are deciding to go to Microsoft Azure. So it means we are using Microsoft data centers to configure our network guys. So what data center contain guys? Data center contain everything guys. Hardware is there, OS is there, services there, public IPs are there, firewalls are available, load balancers are, storages are available, and what you need guys, everything is available in the cloud guys here. So it means my office is in Hyderabad. So as administrator, I'm managing my organization here. But in my organization, I'm planning, as a smart administrator, I'm planning not to configure any physical server, because purchasing the physical servers, maintaining is very expensive now. Taking the servers on rent also is very expensive guys. So just I'm using the client machines, and all clients are connected to my switch. My users, my boss, me, all are using laptop guys here. Okay, but where is my servers? Because we want centralized management, we want domain model, we want unauthorized person should not access, data should be secure there. So then we are moving to the cloud. So we are creating our network in the cloud. So we are using Microsoft data center guys here. So we are moving our network to the cloud here. So we want to configure our organization network in the cloud is here. So I'm creating my servers. So in data center, what we are creating? Virtual machines guys. So in data center, I'm taking number of machines I'm creating on our demand. We can increase, we can decrease here. So the first machine, I'm making my domain controller guys, by the help of Active Directory service, by the help of DNS service. Next machine I'm making here, this machine is my example here. This is my SQL server. This is my SAP server. I'm creating my server, email server in the cloud. Email server in the cloud. And on my demand, I'm increasing the web server. I'm serving the services. So this is my web server 1 here, and my organization network, and this cloud is connected through WAN, through internet. So I'm creating the user account in my Active Directory server, which is there in the cloud, like Sam John. So my users are logging to this client machines, are getting authentication from my cloud Active Directory server. Apart from this, my users can access SQL server, my user can access SAP server, my user can access web server, email server, not only from the office. Example, if the user is moving to home, or the user is moving to the other branch in USA. So by using their laptop, by using their desktop, just require internet connectivity. So this John and Sam can access my servers over the internet from home, from the user laptop. Yes, you can access, you can provide the services user 24/7 over the internet if your servers are hosted in the cloud. So means cloud is an internet based service, guys. We are allowing the user to access over the internet, this one. Okay, so the first thing in the cloud is what? It's an internet based service. This is one. Second is what? Is a cost effective, guys. Here it means how many hours, how many minutes we are running these machines, guys. How many hours or how many minutes we are running, only that much amount we have to pay. We don't need to pay full amount, guys. So it means when we are not purchasing physical servers, operating system, guys, here. So hardware is not required in our physical network, right? All the servers in the cloud, guys, here. This is what is a cost effective here. Okay, so the Microsoft is saying, what is cloud? If anyone is asking, you have to say cloud is an internet based service. Okay, benefits are cost effective. One. Second thing is what here? It means if your project is completed, guys, example, after 1 year, your project is completed, we can delete the servers. We can remove the servers. Okay, we can delete, we can remove the servers. Or guys, in future, example, I'm doing eBay business like Amazon, like Flipkart, and so many customers are connecting to this web server to accessing the services. But guys, if thousands of users are connecting to one server, if thousands of users are connecting to one server to access the services, so always your service is fast? Maybe no, guys. Maybe you have some issue on what? The server will be slow, web server will be slow, or maybe some user accessing, some user not accessing. So my company deciding to create one more web server to avoid the load balancing. Can we create one more web server, guys? Host the same website. Yes, we can configure one more web server, we can host the website. Now we have two web servers. So I want some of the user traffic has to go to web server 1, some of the user requests go to web server 2. If web server 1 is busy, all the requests go to web server 2. If web server 1 is totally down, request has to go to web server 2. If web server 2 is busy, request has to come to web server 1. So anytime you can increase the hardware, you can increase the machines, you can increase the services. And here we want load balancing also, guys. We want load balancer. So through load balancer, I want to connect this server. So all the requests will come to load balancer. Load balancer will decide which server is available for the user, maybe web server 1 or web server 2, guys, here. Okay, so this is called, the microservice saying you can configure this services according to requirement. So this is called elastic with self-service on demand, guys. And this is also called providing high availability services. It's called what here? High availability. Okay, means if one web server is down, guys, user can access the services from second web server. Or not only web server, if I'm using South India data center, I say that if the South India data center is down, right, you don't need to worry, you can find the same servers, same services in other nearest data center, guys. You can access your services from other data center. So this is providing high availability, guys. And here, how many minutes, how many hours we are using, only that much amount we have to pay. So this technology is called pay as you go, or you can say pay as you used. So per minute basis, you can use this service, guys. So which is the best option now? Tell me. The first technology, traditional way is best, or second technology, virtualization is best, or the third technology, cloud is best, guys. Cloud is best. Or some of the companies, what is doing? They are making the primary servers. They're making the primary servers. They're keeping the primary servers in our organization and backup servers in the cloud, guys. Making the primary servers in on-premises and backup server in the cloud, and they are synchronizing the data. They are synchronizing the data from on-premises primary server to cloud backup server, guys. So data simultaneously will synchronize, and the users can access the services from on-premises. The same services user can access from the cloud. Or some of the companies are already having their infrastructure, guys, already have their servers. Now they want to move their servers to the cloud. So the companies are using migration service also, guys. By using migration, they can move completely their physical servers, their virtual machines to the cloud, guys. Here. Okay, so almost the companies are using. So whenever you're applying for the job, guys, as a Microsoft system admin, or you can say network administrator, so companies are asking, you know how to configure physical network? You're saying, yes, sir, I know that, how to design my domain network, physical network. But at the same time, the company is asking, we require cloud administrator also, because the companies are saying we want multi-talented administrator. Previously, guys, what happening? One system admin is there in organization, one network admin is there in organization, one cloud administrator is there. But now the company is saying we require multi-talented administrator. Only one administrator has to handle the physical servers also, network also, and cloud services also, guys. And really, the companies are ready to pay good salary also, guys. Compared to the system administrator, compared to the network administrator, your IT cloud administrator salaries are very high, guys. Starting salary you will get, if I'm not wrong, guys, here, if you're fresher, if you're applying and your interview is very good, if your interview is good, you require theoretical and practical knowledge. If your interview is good, your salary will start with basic with 5 lakhs rupees, guys, per annum, 5 lakhs rupees. Or if you have already experience, if someone is saying, sir, from last 3 years, from last 5 years, or from last 2 years, I'm working in an organization as a Microsoft IT administrator, but I want to upgrade myself, or I want to move to the next technology, so I will suggest go to the cloud. Or if your company is moving to the cloud, compulsory you have to upgrade yourself, guys. And really, if you have experience, at least 3 to 4 year experience if you have, and you're applying for the job, you can demand your salary also, guys. Whatever salary you're getting now, you will get 30% extra, guys. One. Or you can demand also. Some companies are offering more than 10 lakhs rupees also, guys. 10 or more than 10 lakhs rupees they are offering for the salaries in this one. So we are going to the cloud, guys. But in the cloud, we have types of cloud, guys. Here we have types of models in the cloud. Types of cloud models. What are the models we have? We have 3 types, guys. Right? Remember here. We have 3 models in the cloud. Types of cloud models. 3 are there. One is public, one is private, one is hybrid, guys. Remember this 3 names: public, private, and hybrid. So just now we have seen, this is called what, guys? Private or public? This screen, this diagram is called private cloud or public cloud, guys? It's a public cloud, guys, because the resources is not there in your organization. You're using the resources from other organizations. Resources means machines, storage, network devices, public IPs. Okay, just you're paying for this. You're paying how many hours, how many minutes we are using, we are paying for this. So this technology, this diagram is called what here? Public cloud, guys. Okay, so this is called public cloud. So in public cloud, we are hiring, or we are taking the services on rent basis from other organization, maybe Google, maybe Amazon, maybe Microsoft, maybe IBM. We are going and we are taking, guys. So this is called public cloud here. Now, what is the meaning of private cloud, guys? You know, what is the meaning of private cloud? You're creating your organization network, right? You're creating your cloud in your organization. like this, guys. Right now is very small, only one server is there, but in future, guys, I will increase here. This is called private cloud. So it means in my organization, I have servers, I have switches, I have routers, I have firewalls, I have Wi-Fi, we have clients, so many are there. Okay, and who will access? Only my allowed users, guys. So example here, I'm saying, yes, I'm saying here my organization is having private cloud. So before public cloud, guys, companies, almost the companies, some of the companies, because private cloud is expensive, some of the companies are creating the private cloud. So example, my organization in Hyderabad. So I'm saying my company is having private cloud, guys, here. So it means as administrator, I have to take care of everything. What? Hardware, OS, network devices, services, permissions, okay, everything. So example, one of the user means a programmer, guys. Example, one of the programmer is requesting, sir, I want one good configuration server to test my application, because my company, our company want to decide to go for next technology application. So first I want to test, I want one machine. So on the request, as admin, we have to provide one machine. On the user demand, we are providing a good configuration machine. And here everything we have to take care: hardware, OS, network, services, permissions, updates, patches update, Windows updates, everything time to time. So guys, here who is going to purchase all the hardware? Administrator, our organization. Okay, who is going to manage all the services, take caring services, updates, patches update, hardware updates, issues, errors, everything is going to manage by my organization administrator. So this is a difficult and expensive also, guys. And really, if you want to create private cloud, you have to use this service, guys. This service is called SCCM, sorry, System Center Service, SC service, guys. System Center Service. Anyone heard this word, guys? System Center Service. This service, Microsoft System Center. If you don't know, guys, please go and just read about this one, System Center Service. In that we have so many services. Actually, this is a package. In that we have SCVMM service, SCOM service, SDAP service. There are so many out there. Design your private cloud, we require this service. And this is not free of cost. We have to purchase this service from Microsoft. So this is expensive. And private cloud is designed for organization, a single organization. Okay. And we are the administrator, we are managing, guys, here. Okay, we are the admin. Who is going to take care of everything? Administrator. And who is accessing? Only our selected users. We are allowing the users to access the services within the premises or over the internet also. Some of the users are sitting over the internet. That user also can access, but we have to give the permission, guys. So this is called private cloud. So just now we have seen public and private cloud. So private cloud is managed by our administrator. Public cloud we are managing, but we are using resources of cloud provider like Microsoft, Azure, AWS, or Google, guys. Okay. Now, what is this technology, guys? Hybrid cloud. Can anyone tell me what is hybrid cloud? Like Tech Mahindra is using hybrid cloud for new project. So means Tech Mahindra company is using private cloud. Okay. At the same time, they are creating their servers in the public cloud also, guys. So it means they're having primary servers in on-premises, maybe backup servers on the clouds, or some servers on the cloud. Example, email server in the cloud, SQL server in the cloud, SAP server in the cloud, guys, and one web server in the cloud. So it means on premises we have example Active Directory server here. DNS server also is there on premises, guys. Okay. So it means I'm allowing the user to access both the services. So this technology is called what here? A hybrid cloud technology, guys. So it means my customers, my users, one of the user sitting over the internet, guys, maybe user or admin. So this user accessing the private cloud services also, at the same time accessing public cloud services also, guys. So this technology is called what here? Hybrid cloud here. So very rare companies are using this one, right? Private and public, but this is called hybrid cloud, guys. Okay, so till now we have learned what is a private cloud and what is a public cloud, guys. So if anyone is asking what is public cloud, you have to say public cloud is a computer services offered by third party. Who is the third party providers here? And over the internet, by using public internet service we can access. Like just now we have seen very famous Azure, AWS and Google, guys. Make them available for anyone who want to use or purchase them. So guys, you also can go and you can create your network in the public cloud. I can create my organization network in the public cloud. So this is called public cloud service. Now what is private cloud? Private cloud refers to a model of cloud computing where IT services are provisioned over private IT infrastructure for a dedicated use of the single organization. So my organization is creating the private cloud. Only my organization users, my domain users can access, but unauthorized person, unknown person over the internet user cannot access. Other companies cannot use my private network, guys. Okay. Now, just now we have seen hybrid cloud. What is hybrid cloud? Hybrid cloud is a cloud computing technology environment that use a mixed model of private and public cloud, right? On premises, you have private cloud and third-party cloud, guys. That is called public cloud services with orchestration between the two platform, guys. So I'm allowing the user to access private also. I'm allowing the user to access public cloud also, guys. So this technology is called what here? Hybrid cloud here. Now, the next what, guys, here, we require cloud services also. So when I'm moving to the cloud, we have types of cloud services. In the types of cloud services, this is very, very important, guys. You have to know this cloud services also, because when you're writing the exam, when you're going for interview, compulsory, the interview persons will ask this question here. That is what types of cloud services. In types of cloud services, we have software as a service. One is platform as a service. One is called infrastructure as a service, guys. So in short, you can say SaaS, PaaS, and AS. Okay. So software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service, guys, here. So first we'll start with software as a service. So what is the meaning of this software as a service? So guys, software as a service, in the name itself written software as a service. So it means they are providing the softwares to you. So example, previously, guys, the companies are using email server. In our organization, we are taking a dedicated machine. In this machine, we are installing Microsoft OS, and top of that, we are installing Microsoft email service, Exchange service, and we're creating email server. Okay. But now the Microsoft is saying, why you're wasting your hardware? Why you're wasting your OS, right? And why you're wasting the Microsoft Exchange service also? And we require one backup server also, guys. Sometimes we require one backup server also. If the primary email server is down, so backup email server will serve the sending and receiving the mails. So now the Microsoft is saying, just go to the Microsoft Cloud and use the Office 365 product, guys. You know Microsoft Office 365, guys. The Microsoft Office 365 providing so many services, but one of the service I'm talking here, email. So online email server, guys. So Microsoft is saying, just go and create the online email. So we'll maintain your hardware. We'll maintain data, your data, sending, receiving, everything we are going to manage. Just you have to create the email accounts. Just you have to create the user email accounts and give me the permission to user to access. So it means we don't need to worry about hardware, OS, services, configurations. Just we have to create the email account, guys. So it's very easy. And you can see now we are using the software as a service to attend this class, guys. Are you using Cisco WebEx service, guys? I'm using Cisco WebEx. So what we are doing, Cisco WebEx is a server, right? So it's a service. Just we are installing this service in our machine, and through this service we are connecting to our class, we are connecting to our meeting, and we are sharing the resources, guys. So this is called software as a service. Like this, in the big organizations, not only in organization guys, you're using or private email server guys, but now you're using public. You can see it. You're sending and receiving the mails through Gmail. I'm sending receiving the mails through Microsoft Outlook guys. So this Outlook is not in my organization. The Outlook server is not in my organization. Gmail is not in my organization guys. So just what we are doing, we are going to the Gmail website. We are accessing Gmail email server or Microsoft Outlook email server. Just we are creating the account. We are sharing and receiving the data. And really, we are sharing and receiving the data, but data also not storing in our desktop and laptop. Is storing in the cloud also, storing the cloud, and anytime from anywhere you can access. So this is possible by the help of software as a service guys. Like you're using Microsoft or OneDrive, you're using Gmail, Google Drive guys, and this is will come in software as a service. And you know guys, in every organization your employees are working on softwares, like especially we require this software, uh, Microsoft Office, right? Microsoft Office. In our home also we are using Microsoft Office. In offices also we are using Microsoft Office guys. Okay, so previously what we are doing, we are going to the vendor, we are going to the Microsoft distributor, we are purchasing the MS Office, and MS Office we have to install manually. So guys, if installing MS Office manually in one machine, that is very easy here. In one machine is hardly take 15 minutes you can install. But guys, assume it you have 100 users. In all 100 users you require Microsoft Office, right? So what you will do guys, previously we'll go to the Microsoft vendor distributor, we'll purchase the 100 licenses of Microsoft, right? We are purchasing 100 licenses of Microsoft and we are installing physically in our laptops. Then we can allow the user to access. So guys, if I'm using Microsoft 365, in Microsoft 365 is a service. The Microsoft is saying here, if I'm going for Microsoft 365 example, or that is called Office 365 also, but now it is, the name has changed to Microsoft 365. So in the Microsoft 365, you will get the bundle. In the bundle, you will get MS Office Online, Office Online. You will get email online. You will get Skype also for video conferencing. You will get SharePoint to share the data. Big data you can share guys. So everything is available here. So just what we have to do in our organization, MS Office means PowerPoint, Word, Excel, Access. You will get all these things. Yes, you will get the Microsoft Team also. This is also, you will get Microsoft Team also you will get. And here in our organization, what we are doing in our office, in our organization, in every client machine, we are not installing MS Office. So means we no need to purchase individual license, is expensive. We don't need to install it. Just we have to go and create the user accounts and give the licenses, give the Office license to selected users. So now these users are using laptops or desktop. Just user require internet line here, and through internet line, just tell to the user, go to the Office 365 website. You have to type office365.com guys. This is the official website. Link is there. So you have to type office365.com or office.com. You have to type and it will ask your ID. Give your ID, you will authenticate it. Then you can access all the Office services. You can access MS Office, you can access your email, you can access Skype, you can access SharePoint, Teams you can access. Not only from Office. If you are sitting in home today, you are in home, and from home also you can access all the services, right? You have your home PC. From home PC you want to access all the services. Yes, you can access. So this is a cheaper guys. Just license based, user based, we have to purchase here. And Microsoft is giving sometime 50% discount also here. So Microsoft is moving to this cloud. So this will come in software as a service, guys. Now platform as a service. Platform as a service provided by Microsoft Azure for developers, guys. So example, one of my software developer is saying, sir, I require only SQL service. So guys, if you want to install SQL service, is a server service. We require dedicated machine, server OS, right? We have to configure, okay? But now Microsoft is saying you don't need to worry. Just request your application and through browser will provide your application to you guys. Just request, I want SQL service. So it means we don't need to maintain any physical hardware machine. We don't need to purchase OS. We don't need to install. Just on your demand, your service, your application is available, guys. Your application is available in front of you. This is called platform as a service. Then come to the last one. This is very, very important, guys. Everyone has to know this one. That is called infrastructure as a service. So in infrastructure as a service, what we are doing, we are the administrator. But guys, in software as a service, in platform as a service, who is managing your hardware? Who is deploying the services for you? Are you doing anything here? In software as a service, in platform as a service? No. But here in infrastructure as a service, you are the owner here. You decided what type of machines you need, what type of OS you need, what type of storage, which type of storage you need, how much size of storage user should access, how much size you want to give to user 1, user 2, Sam, John, Ahmed, and what services you want to serve, and what type of network connectivity you want. You want load balancer or not, you want firewall services or not, which port should be enabled, which port should be blocked for the user. So everything is on our control, and that is called Microsoft Azure Administrator here. Okay, so if you're learning 104, this course, guys, 104 which we are learning, after learning this course, you can say, sir, I'm managing infrastructure as a service. Just now we have seen here, we have seen, guys, here, here we are deploying our organization in the public cloud, and we are the administrator. We are sitting in our office, we are sitting in our home, we are deploying, we are configuring, we are accessing the services. Okay, so this infrastructure is called what here? Infrastructure as a service model, guys. Okay, so as admin, on our demand, we can increase, we can decrease, we can change the services, we can allow the user to access. So this is called infrastructure as a service. So guys, in this diagram, you can observe here, on-premises network is managed by admin. We are the admin, we are managing everything, we are managing, guys, everything. Network, devices, storage, network connectivity, storage, servers, virtualization, OS, middleware services, runtime services, data, and application. Everything we are going to manage. Okay, so this is our job. Now come to the last one, right side, last one, software as a service. In software as a service, everything is managed by cloud provider, guys. Just we have to request for our application. Our application is available through browser. Through browser, we can access our application, guys. Okay. Now come to this one, platform as a service. In platform as a service, networking, storage, servers, virtualization, OS, middleware, runtime, this many things are managed by your cloud provider. Just we have to, right? Just we have to request for your application and data. So here, guys, you're getting in software as a service, you're getting application, you're getting your service, which service you need. But in platform as a service, you're getting your application and you can manage your data also, guys. These two things we can manage in platform as a service. Okay. Now, infrastructure as a service is designed for admin. So everything is on our control, guys. We want everything on our demand. We want to increase, decrease the machine. So these many things are maintained by cloud providers here. What? Network, storage, servers, virtualization, OS. But we can decide how many networks we want, how much storage we want, how many servers we want. We want which OS in which machine we want, we can decide. Middleware runtime data application is managed by administrator, and as administrator we can use these networks, we can use the storage, we can use the servers virtualization. So this is called infrastructure as a service, guys. So you can see SaaS is provided by this many companies, guys. Google Workspace, Dropbox, Salesforce, Cisco WebEx. We are using Cisco WebEx, guys, to attend this meeting, to attend this class. Concord is there. GoToMeeting also is there. This is called software as a service examples. Platform as a service, AWS, Elastic Beansstack, Microsoft Azure, and Heroku, Force.com, Google App Engines, Apache, and OpenShift is there, guys. Infrastructure as a service, very famous, Microsoft Azure, AWS, Cisco Metaport, Google Cloud Engine, and DigitalOcean. We have Rackspace. This many companies are providing infrastructure as a service, guys, here. So I hope, guys, you have understand this technology, what we are using. We have seen just now deployment models and service models, guys. We have learned, okay, what is private, what is public, what is hybrid, what is software as a service, what is platform as a service, and what is a infrastructure as a service, guys. Okay, so till here, any doubt, any question, guys? Now once you complete our course, that is AZ104, Azure AZ104, you can see yourself as a Microsoft Azure administrator. And if anyone is asking what type of cloud service you are managing, you have to say I'm managing infrastructure as a service, guys. Yeah, okay. But to manage infrastructure as a service, we have to become IT cloud administrator. So guys, we can go to this many cloud providers are there. Who is providing these services, guys? This many cloud providers are there: Google, Amazon, IBM, and Microsoft Azure. And we are going for Microsoft Azure. So why companies are moving to Microsoft Azure? What is the reason, guys? The reason is what? Microsoft Azure is providing the cloud services for you, guys. Previously, when Amazon started the cloud business, guys, they started the cloud business for their company, guys, because Amazon is a very big company, you know, they have so many products. So Amazon started the cloud services for our purpose. But later on, Amazon decided, okay, we are using cloud, but we also get the money if I sell the cloud services. If I give the cloud services on rent base to other organization, will get extra money. So they started cloud business. But Microsoft having their own cloud, guys. Microsoft is having their own operating system, own data centers here. So Microsoft Azure is a cloud service provider, owned and managed by Microsoft itself, guys. Means if you want OS, you can purchase from Microsoft. But if you want OS in AWS, so AWS will provide the hardware, guys. Amazon, Google will provide the hardware, but who will give the OS to run the machines? So you have to pay the OS amount to the Microsoft only, or indirectly to AWS or Google through Microsoft. You have to pay. So Microsoft, it's offer various services in the cloud, such as computer storage, databases, various other domains, guys. It has a pay-as-you-go model, guys. It is also second largest cloud provider in the market right now. So Microsoft itself is not saying I'm the first in the number one, but Microsoft is giving the great competition to this, strong competition to this companies, guys, right? Microsoft is saying I'm the second largest cloud provider in the market, right? And why we have to go to Microsoft? Why not? If anyone is asking this question, sir, why we are not using AWS here? Because you can see AWS is very famous. So many companies are using AWS services, but slowly the companies are moving to Microsoft Azure because it's very old service, old cloud provider they are using, but they are slowly moving to their Microsoft Azure. Or some of the companies are using Microsoft Azure also and AWS also, guys, both. And Microsoft is providing the good platform, guys. If you have some services in AWS and you want to move to the Azure, yes, you can move, guys. Microsoft is providing this platform also to you. So why we have to go to Microsoft Azure? Because this is the three reasons, guys. The first reason is to move to Microsoft, because Microsoft Azure is a 5 times cheaper than AWS when you're using Microsoft product, guys. If you're using Microsoft products, so it's a 5 times cheaper than other companies, guys. So example, I want one server. I want to create one virtual machine, guys. I'm deciding to create one virtual machine in AWS. I want to use 3 technologies. I want to use AWS. I want to use Google also. I want to use Microsoft Azure. So in AWS, I'm creating one server. In Google also, I'm creating one server. In Azure also, I'm creating one VM. But what is the cost for this? So per hour base, we have to pay, guys. We have to pay per hour. Oh, 1 minute. So we have to pay per hour, guys, here. Per hour base, we have to pay. So example, per hour, Amazon is saying, AWS is saying $10. Google also saying $10. And Microsoft also is saying $10. Uh, so I'm deploying a virtual machine and these companies are saying this much amount you have to pay per hour base. But what is the specialty if I create by this VM through AWS? It means I have to purchase the hardware and we have to purchase OS also. Here also we have to purchase the hardware OS. But here hardware and OS is included here, guys. Microsoft is saying hardware and OS is included. And the second thing, Microsoft is saying you are paying 5 times less, 5 times cheaper, guys. So it means we don't need to pay $10 here. We have to pay only $5. This is a cheaper. And the second thing, every company is saying you have to pay per hour base. So example, some services in AWS I found, guys, that is a EC2 machines, that is a very cheaper machine, basic machine, is per minute basis there. But other machines are expensive in AWS. But Microsoft high-end machine or less hardware configuration machine, all are cheaper, guys. So Microsoft is saying you don't need to pay per hour based. Microsoft is saying you don't need to pay per hour here. So Microsoft is saying you have to pay per minute base, guys. Per minute. Per minute means how many minutes you're using. So example, in AWS, if I'm using my machine for 1 hour, so we have to pay 1 hour amount. Okay. If I use in AWS one machine only for half an hour, guys, only for half an hour. So how much amount we have to pay? 1 hour amount you have to pay here. 1 hour amount you have no, it will ask per hour amount. So it means you're using the machine only half an hour, but you're paying how much? 1 hour amount. But here Microsoft is saying if you're using this machine only for half an hour, you have to pay only half an hour amount. So it means 2.5 US dollar you have to pay. You don't pay $5 here. Okay. So this is the first thing. This is a cheaper compared to the other company product. Microsoft product is cheaper. And the second thing, saving the through existing Microsoft license, guys, means if you have already Microsoft OS, your company already own or purchase Microsoft OS, guys, example any OS, and you want to use this existing OS in this machine, so Microsoft is saying yes you can. So it means here your cost will be reduced, only you have to pay $2, guys, means OS cost is less here. Microsoft has deducted, is not charging for OS. Microsoft is saying you can use the OS, but here in AWS you cannot use existing OS license. In Google you cannot use, but Microsoft VMs you can use. This option is available. When I'm coming to the practical, I will show you how to use this. Second thing here, third option is what? You also, guys, I am also, your company also, everyone is using Microsoft product. Why? Because Microsoft, all the services, all the product are supported to all hardware and all services, guys. Okay, is compatible with all services, and nearly 95% of the organizations, companies, and biggest companies, guys, like more than 500 Fortune companies are using Microsoft Azure services because it's compatible with every product, service, operating system. This is the best. So these are the three main reasons are there why we are moving to Microsoft Azure, guys. If anyone is asking in real time, give me some reasons, main reasons why we have to go to Microsoft, not to AWS, not to Google. So you can say these are the main three reasons are there. Okay. So till now we have seen why we are using Microsoft product, guys, here. Okay. But tell me, this Microsoft services are free of cost, guys. This Microsoft Azure service is free of cost. No, we have to pay for this. Okay. So Microsoft services are paid, guys, here. We have some Azure. When you're creating Azure, guys, we have to create one Azure account here. And this Azure account also is called technically subscription, guys, here. This is also is called subscription. So first we have to create one subscription. If you have subscription, or sometime we can use the word tenant also, guys. We are using the word tenant. So what is tenant, guys? A place or a thing you're taking on the rent base, that is called tenant. So to create the tenant, we require one subscription account. So Microsoft is saying first you have to create one subscription, and through this subscription you can access Microsoft data center services, all services. You can access all data centers worldwide. How many data centers are there Microsoft, which is allowed? You can access all the services through Microsoft subscription. So first we have to create the subscription. So when you're going for a subscription, the subscription should be like this, guys. In subscription, we have types of subscriptions. One is called, or you can say types of account also, you can say. In place of subscription, you can use the word types of accounts. In types of account, we have enterprise, we have reseller, we have partner account, and the fourth one we have personal account, guys. So we have four types of accounts, or four types of tenants are there, guys, or subscriptions are there. So you can say maybe a subscription, maybe tenant, or maybe account. So mostly we'll say account here. So we have four types of accounts: enterprise, reseller, partner, and personal, guys. Remember these four names here. Now what's the difference between all these four, guys? Which one we need? So one by one we'll discuss here. So there are payment methods are there when you're paying the amount to Microsoft. What are the payment methods we have here? The first one we have enterprise, guys. What is enterprise? Enterprise agreement. Enterprise agreement is a front-end service, guys. Front-end service means before you use, before you use, we are paying the amount, guys. So example, when you go to the hotel, guys, when you're going to the hotel, right? So what we are doing, if you want to take a food takeaway, so what we are doing before tasting, before eating, okay, we are paying the amount, right? We are paying the amount. Or you go to the hotel, before hotel you want to reserve your table, guys. Okay, you're saying, sir, I want this table, this many members are coming, I want this many dishes I want. Okay, so you're making the, before you eat, right, you're making the payment here, reservation you're doing. The same thing Microsoft is saying for large companies who is running the servers for long term, like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. If you decided already, you decided I want this many servers, this many services for 2 years. So then Microsoft is saying you can go for upfront service, guys, and reservation. But guys, my company is deciding to use 4 servers. I want 4 VMs in Azure, guys. But what is the cost for these 4 VMs? So how to decide? And how much we have to pay to Microsoft, right? Because in upfront service, we have to pay first cost, then we have to use it. So then Microsoft is saying you have the best option here. the Microsoft has given the best option that is called Microsoft Azure pricing calculator, guys. This is the best option to calculate your amount. So this is given by Microsoft, is the best service, guys. Go to this website, azure.microsoft.com/price/calculator. If I go here, so guys, the Microsoft is saying you can calculate your products here with services. What you want to calculate, you decided. You want to calculate only storage, you want to calculate app services, or you want to calculate VMs. Example, today I want to calculate VMs here. So if I click on this VM option, right side, I will get the view option. So if I click on VM, here, guys, right side, I will get here option here, view. If you wait for a few seconds. See here, we have view option. Click on view to add. So here we have to decide. You can see I'm going for one virtual machine. In which region you want? All the regions are available, guys. So I'm deciding to go to West US. Which operating system you want? Windows or Linux? You decided. I want Windows. You want only OS, or with OS you want SQL Server? Only in the list, only SQL is there, guys. But when you're coming to the deployment, you can write your own service like Visual Studio, SAP service, load balancer. You can write there, you will get. So I want OS only, guys. And you want, there are two types of machines are there, basic and standard. Now try to understand. Basic is used for testing purpose, not for protection. Standard is used for protection purpose, guys. And standard machines are high-end machines, is reliable machine, guys. So we're going for standard. And categories, guys. In categories we have so many categories: computer optimized, general optimized, CPU, GPU, and we have high performance machine, memories optimized machine, storage. So guys, when I'm coming to this topic, I will discuss about this one. Just now understand, I want to go for all categories. Instance also, we have types of machines, guys. These are called series. In series, there are so many types of series machines are there, guys. So I want to go for all. Now here you have to decide what your machine should have. Example, some people are saying I want 4 GB RAM. Some is saying I want 8 GB RAM. I'm saying I want 16 GB RAM. Is it depend on my requirement, guys, here. So here I'm deciding here to go to this machine, guys. You can see D2 V3. V3 means version 3, guys. And 2 CPUs means virtual processor. I want 2 virtual processor, 8 GB RAM, 50 GB temporary memory, this much amount. If I track, guys, there are so many other are there, high-end machines are there. You can see here what maximum RAM you have used, guys, in your PCs, in your laptop, desktop. How much maximum RAM you're using? 16 GB, 32 GB max. Yes, but you can see here Microsoft is providing 192 GB RAM, 256 GB RAM, 64 virtual processors, right? So this we have on a rent base. On this 6.5 to $8 per hour we have to pay, guys, here, right? So you can see here we have so many high-end machines are there. If I come to this M series, guys, M series are very high-end machines here. In the list you can see M series machines, 128 virtual processors, 3.8 TB RAM is there. Actually 3800 GB means 3.8 TB RAM is there. This much RAM is available on your rent based use available. So guys, I want to go for a B series machine. B series are very less price. Here I'm deciding to go for B series. Example, 2 core processors, 4 GB RAM. I want this machine. Or 2 core processors with 8 GB RAM, 16 GB temporary memory. I want this one. Now, how many machines you want? Only one. And how many hours you want to use? You can check with hour base, day base, or month base. You can check. But here, example, 730 hours means 1 month, full month. So what is the cost for this, guys? The cost for this is 78.11 US dollar, guys. But if I change, example, per day, my company is using this server for 10 hours only. After 10 hours, we are shutdowning this machine. So per day 10 hours means per day 10 into 30 guys means 300 hours. So my company is using 300 hours. So how much we have to pay? Only $32.10. And here you can decide you want to go for include license, means with license, and without license it is cheaper guys here. And you have options here. You can see here you want to go for enterprise. So you have to reserve this machine. So if you're reserving this machine, the Microsoft is saying for 1 year you're getting 41% discount. If you're going for 3 years, we are giving you 32%, 62% guys. 62 means you have to pay only 27.255 to $2 guys, we have to pay for this. Okay, so Microsoft is saying up to 72% you're getting discount if I go for reservation of this virtual machines guys. Okay, this is one option is there, but we have one more option guys. This is called we have option here, reseller account. So what is the meaning of reseller guys? Reseller means actually in enterprise agreement directly you're making the payment to Microsoft. In reseller, what we are doing, Microsoft distributors are there. Microsoft distributors. So what we are doing, we are going to Microsoft distributor and we are telling to Microsoft distributor, create one account for me. Okay, create one account for me. They will create one account for you. So it means you're not creating account in Microsoft, right? You're creating one account. The company will create one account for you, and you're using they will give the logins. They will give you the login and you can use your service. Okay, you can create, you can deploy. So what we have to do, we have to make the payment to Microsoft reseller, right? And they will make the payment to Microsoft. So it means directly we are not dealing with Microsoft. Next is partner guys. Partner means example, the Zoom is a Microsoft partner, and we are giving the solutions also. Zoom is a Microsoft partner. So what you're doing, you're coming to my company. Example, you are the administrator, or you're creating your own company guys. Means you're starting your company, but you're not having administrator in your organization. You're not having any administrator, and or you want to take the help of Zoom technologies. So you're coming to Zoom technologies. You're telling, I want this many servers, I want this many storage, and you have to maintain and you have to manage and you have to create. Just we want access. So what we are doing, we are creating your account, we are deploying your services, we are deploying your machines. If you have any issues, any problem, we are resolving a problem. So it means we are giving the service to you in the cloud. Okay, so we are taking annual maintenance. So you are making the payment to Zoom Technologies, and Zoom Technologies is making the payment to Microsoft guys. This is called partner billing option. Now come to the next one, that is called over here personal account. So personal account for you guys. Example, you join to Tech Mahindra, you join to Mindtree, you join to TCS, you join to Wipro, and you are the administrator. You're getting a task. You have to create one new Azure account for new client for your company, right? And you have to configure your servers there. So it means you're creating your servers for yourself. You're creating the servers for your company, but you are the administrator. Okay, so how many hours, how many minutes you're using, you have to make the payment to Microsoft. And this is also is called pay as you used or pay as you go guys. And this is personal account. First time is free guys. Microsoft is saying personal account is free for you for 30 days. How many days? 30 days. And who's creating this account? You are system admin or Azure administrator. You are the system admin. You are the Azure admin you are creating. So what the Microsoft is saying here, you can go for this option also guys. What? Pay as you go. So it means if I go for pay as you go here, so we have to decide how many hours, how many minutes we are using this guys here. Okay, we can decide how many hours, how many minutes we are using Microsoft service. That much amount we have to pay to Microsoft guys here. Okay, in pay as you go, you have option. So till now we have seen 4 accounts. One is enterprise account. Okay, customer make a upfront mandatory commitment and consume the service throughout the year. Means before you using, we are making the payment. Example, Microsoft is saying pay 1 lakh rupee for 4 virtual machines. You are making the four virtual machine, you're paying 1 lakh rupee. Okay, you're using for 1 year. Then next, we have reseller provided a simple flexible way to purchase your cloud services. Means you're going to reseller, you're purchasing the services, but you are managing, you're maintaining your services. Partner can design and implement your Azure cloud solution, guys. Example, Zoom is an example. Zoom is giving the partner of Microsoft. What we are doing, we are creating your network, we are designing your network, we are implementing your network, we are troubleshooting your network, and you're making the payment to Zoom, and Zoom is making the payment to Microsoft. The last one is called personal account. Personal account is the first 30 days free, guys. If you want to continue, you can go for pay as you go option, then you can continue. And the Microsoft is saying personal account right away you can use. Means from the beginning you can start to use your personal account, guys, here. Okay, so now tell me, guys, we have seen this free subscription, pay as you go, and enterprise. So which one you want to use first? Now you are the student, and assume it, I am also the new one here. I'm the new to this cloud. Which one will use? Or your company is moving to the cloud, so which one will use here? Will use the free account, guys. Okay, obviously free account. Then for 1 month, now tell me, guys, if your company is saying, sir, I want to test for 1 month 2 virtual machines or 4 virtual machines properly is working or not, and give me the output, and if really is good, will permanently move our servers to the cloud. So which one is the better, guys? Here free account is best. Okay, so today I will show you guys how to create the free account. And second thing, we are the student now, we don't want to spend the money per hour basis to use the services, to learn this Microsoft services, guys. We want free account. So first I will show you guys free account. If you want to continue after a month, if you want to continue, you can go for pay as you go. If you want to use these services for long time, we have to go for enterprise. And one more account is there, student account, but Microsoft has stopped this one, guys. Microsoft is not giving the student account here, because Microsoft is saying student only, universities you will get, guys, here. Now free account, if I'm going for free account, the Microsoft is saying this is first 30 days you can use, and your account is available. Example, after 30 days your account will be disabled, guys. Remember here, after 30 days your account will be disabled, but your validity is available. So it means like in our mobile, guys, our 1 month we are making paid, guys, we are using prepaid account. If we recharge our mobile for 1 month, and after 1 month we are not recharging, but still can we use incoming calls for some months, maybe 2 months, 3 months, we can use the incoming calls. Outgoing is not there, but incoming, can we receive incoming calls? Yes, the same thing Microsoft is saying here. After 30 days your account is disabled, you cannot create new machines here, you cannot create, but still you can log in to your account, you can check some services, some basic services, you can use it, you can create up to 12 months. Within 12 months, if a company is saying, yes, we decided, our management is decided. So example, this month we have tested our machines. Next month we are giving the report to our company, and our company is saying, okay, we'll take some time to give the permission to you. Wait for some months, 1 or 2 months. So guys, after 1 and 2 months, can we use the same account to continue our Azure services? Same Azure account? Yes, we can use, guys. But that time we have to go for this option, guys. Which option? Pay as you go. After 30 days, you have to go for pay as you go. But in 30 days, how much cost, how much amount you're getting? You're getting 200 US dollar, guys. Okay, how much? 200 US dollar is credited in your account. So don't think that this amount you will get in your credit card or debit card. And next, tomorrow is a Eid festival is there, and today you will go and do the shopping. No, guys, this $200 is for Azure services, not for your personal purpose. Okay, it's not creating this amount in your account. You will get in your credit card this much amount, but not for your personal shopping only for Azure services you can use it. Okay, so after a month, guys, example, if someone is asking, sir, I'm the student, I'm using free account, but after 1 month I don't want to use this services, guys. So leave it, don't do anything, don't touch anywhere. Automatically you will get your account is disabled. Okay, but in company, example, my company is saying, okay, after 3 months we want to use this, then I can switch to pay as you go, and really Microsoft will not deduct any amount from your guys. Okay, then you can, if you want to use this service for long term, right, one time investment you want to do, then you have to go for enterprise, guys. Yeah. Now how to create the free account, guys? We decided to go for free account, that is called personal account also. If anyone is saying free account, personal account, both are same, guys. So what is the requirement? So to create free account, first we require Microsoft Outlook account. You can use Gmail also, but I will suggest to you, go and create one Outlook account. It's a free account. Microsoft Outlook is a free account, guys. Just type here outlook.com. You will get here Outlook. Just and create a free account, guys. Okay, so do one thing, create free account, right? Then we require credit card also, guys. First try with debit card, guys, because Microsoft last month is allowed to use debit card also, but don't use SBI debit card, guys. SBI credit card or debit card, because so many restrictions are there, and Bank of Baroda also is having so many restrictions in India. But if you have any other credit card or debit card like HDFC, Standard Chartered, Axis, or ICICI, you can use these cards to create your account. Okay, uh, if you're not having debit card, first try with debit card. If it is not, if Microsoft is not allowing, because sometimes Microsoft is saying you cannot use the debit card, you have to go for credit card only, because Microsoft is the owner, right? So then what you have to do, use your debit card, use your credit card. If someone is saying, sir, I'm not having credit card, so do one thing, guys. If you're not having credit card, you can take your friend credit card, you can take your family member credit card, or your colleague credit card, you can create, and Microsoft will deduct only 2 rupees, guys. How many rupees? Only 2 rupees. It will deduct only 2 rupees. But how much amount Microsoft is providing to you? 200 US dollar is near to or more than 13,300 rupees, guys, because now dollar rate is increased, so this amount also has increased, guys. But minimum you will get 13,300 or 14,200 you will get, guys. Last time the student has received 14,200 rupees. So guys, if anyone is saying, sir, I'm not having credit card, so try with debit card, or try with, if you're not having really credit card, so you can take the help of your friends or colleagues to create the credit card and create the account, guys. Yeah. But really, your from your credit card, Microsoft will not deduct any amount, just only 2 rupees, guys. And this 2 rupees Microsoft is taking only for confirmation whether really this is activated or not, working or not. Then you require phone number also, guys. You have to provide the phone number. And for Indian students, if you're creating account in India, we require PAN card also, guys. But if anyone is creating the account in other country, guys, like Gulf countries, or if you're creating account in US, in Europe countries, so that time is not asking PAN card, guys. They're not asking any PAN card. So only for Indian candidates or companies or students is asking the PAN card. Okay, you have to provide your PAN card, right? So you can create the account, guys, here. Okay, and this account is free account. And how much time, how many days is available? 30 days, guys. And this much amount you will get like this, guys. Here example, once you create the account, this is your account example, this account is created, and this is a page actual. Here you will get notification, example, I received this much amount, 14,500 rupees. But Microsoft is saying go to this option. Really, you want to go to this option, guys? When you have free account, you will go to pay as you go. Pay as you go means you're giving the permission to Microsoft. You're saying to Microsoft, sir, I don't want free, I want to go for paid account. So if I use anything, charge me. So don't go for this option, guys. Don't click on this option. until you require here, pay as you go. Use this one, 14,500. If I use some services, example, if I use VMs, apps, so Microsoft will deduct some amount here. So example, after a week, guys, I'm getting like this. I'm getting here 9,220 rupees. Okay. And after a month, guys, I will get like this. You can see here, it is showing your account status is what? Disable. If I'm getting account status is disable, so it means my account is what here? Deactivated. I cannot create anything here. Okay. So guys, how to create this account? Please note down this one. These two websites are very, very important. You have to know. The first one is azure.microsoft.com. Azure.microsoft.com will allow to you to create the Azure account. So if you want to use Azure account, you have to type azure.microsoft.com. If you type azure.microsoft.com, so it's asking to go for free account, and how much amount you will get? 200 US dollar, guys. If you click here, it will ask your email ID. It will ask to go for pay as you go or start free, guys. So which one we want to use first? We want to go for start free. If I click on start free, so guys, creating account is not a big job here. It's very easy. So it's asking your ID here. So you have to type your email address, right? You have to type your email address. So anyone is working in company, guys? Any company, anyone is working in any organization? Some of the students are working some in organization. If your organization is having Azure services, right? So you can use your organization account. So that time they will not ask credit card, guys. That time it will not ask credit card. Directly you can use your company account. Okay, company email ID to use the Microsoft services. Okay. So you can observe, guys, here. So which option we have to click here? Start free. Once you click start free here, is asking your email address. After email address, right? If you type here, successfully you have login. Yes, if your company already has own Azure services, so that time it will not ask credit card. Okay, you can use free account, but you have to inform to your management also. If it is asking permission, you have to inform to your HR people or your administrator, so they will give you the guidance to you on this. Or first try with you yourself. If it is not happening, you can ask them. I observe, guys, so many students are using company account, so they are getting free. Okay. So here, guys, you can find what is asking here, your region, your first name, last name is very simple. Just filling a form, guys. Okay. Then if you come down, here, it is asking your email address, your mobile number. Compulsory give the mobile number for authentication, guys. OTP you will get. Organization name, you can use my, if you're working in your organization type, otherwise use my organization name. There is no issue, guys. PAN card ID you have to type, then click on next. Once you click next, here in the next page is asking your card details, guys. Your phone number verification first, then your card details here. So in card details, it is asking you credit card details you have to give. If it is not asking credit card details, so it means you are using company account. Then your fill this details, guys, personal details, credit card details, then verification. After verification, they are going for verification. Here you will get one OTP number on your mobile, register mobile, guys. You have to give your OTP number, then done. Then after the last one, agreement. So in agreement, you have to check this box, guys. These two boxes you have to check these two boxes. I accepted this subscription and click on sign up. And here, guys, you're getting this much amount, but now you're getting more than this. And this is for how many days? for 30 days and no automatic charges, guys. Microsoft is not charging up to 30 days. If you accept, if you're saying, yes, I completed my 30 days, I want to upgrade my account to pay as you go, so then Microsoft will start the billing, guys. If someone is saying, sir, if some student will say, sir, my 30 days are completed, I want to create one more free account. So then do one thing, you create one new email ID, use one new credit card, because you cannot use this credit card up to 12 months. Up to 12 months, you cannot use this credit card. You cannot use the same credit card. So use other credit card and create one more free account, guys. Okay. And use 30 days. So once your account is created, guys, you are successfully signed up. And after sign up, Microsoft is asking, will help you if you go for start tour. Microsoft will show you which option where it is available. But I will go for maybe later, guys. So if I say maybe later, my account is created. So you can see this is my subscription details. And here bell icon is very, very important, guys. It will give you the services, how many services are installed and not. This is my account, guys, here. Okay. So if I go to my subscription here, guys, I will get my details here. If I click on this subscription, this is my free trial account and status is what? Activated. But after 30 days, you will get, like, my account started here. But after 30 days, guys, if you're getting disable, if you're getting in place of this one activate, is getting disable means your account is deactivated, guys. Okay. So any doubt, any question, guys, here? Creating account is difficult or easy, guys? It's very easy. But if you want to use this account one more, means you want to use your account to create, delete something. So we have to use this page, guys, portal.azure.com. Azure.microsoft.com is used for to creating account. But if you want to do the work, if you want to start your work, if you want to use your services, you have to use portal.azure.com like this. If I go here, if I type here portal.azure.com, hit enter, it will ask my ID, guys. It will ask my account details. Is asking password here. So this is my account, guys. ZAMP ms2@hotmail.com is my account here, asking password. Click on sign up. Actually, I register with my mobile to get the OTP, guys, here. So I'm selecting here because I want two-way authentication. Two-way means not only password, I want mobile authentication also. If I give permission, then allow to me. Or you can do one thing, skip for, if you don't want mobile authentication, you can go for skip for 6 days. If I click on skip for 6 days, it will not ask mobile authentication. Directly you can sign up. So you can see here, but it's asking, is Microsoft is forcing me to go for mobile authentication. Okay, so if I say skip for 6 days also, but still Microsoft is forcing because this is more secure. Okay, I will go for this. So I will get one OTP code. 0949. This is the number, guys. 0949. Next. Oh yes. Oh, is asking. Last phone number of mobile, guys, because it's registered. I will get one more code here. So you can see this type of security you will get from Microsoft. If you enable, basically you will not get, but you have to enable the services, you will get. So guys, successfully I sign up to my account. You can see this is my account. This is my details here, right side. If I click on here, I will get my details here. Okay. And if I go to here, bell icon, here I will get my services. And this complete is called dashboard. This complete area is called dashboard. And right side, left side, you have 3 lines, guys. 3 lines are there. This is called portal menu page here. If I click here, you will get portal. And this is called blade area. You can use the services here like virtual machines, load balancer, storage, virtual network, Azure Active Directory. You can use all these services. Okay. So guys, today you have to do one thing. You have to create one Azure account here. Okay. So creating account is difficult or easy, guys? It's very easy. Okay. And one more thing here. Today we are ending the session here. You have to create one account, but do one thing. Today don't create this account here because just you have to create one account. And do one thing, maybe create tomorrow or day after tomorrow you can create. There is no issue. But for our labs, guys, right? For our lab, uh, we require a laptop, right? Maybe in this laptop we have Windows 8, Windows 10, no issue. Just you have to create one account here, right? And if anyone is making the payment, guys, if you're unable to make the payment here, right? So you can call to the Lakshmi madam on this mobile, or already you have one mobile number, you can contact to Miss Lakshmi, so she will help you guys here, right? And tomorrow there is a no session, guys, because tomorrow is a festival, Eid al-Fitr. So tomorrow is a holiday, guys. But we'll give you the extra hours. Maybe next week we'll get some extra hours. So tomorrow there is a no session. In advance, happy Eid Mubarak, guys. So tomorrow there is a no session, but on 4th, guys, here. On 4th we have a next. On Wednesday we have a next class, guys, here. Okay. So next class I will show you resources, resource groups. Thank you. Resource groups, how to create resource groups, and how to manage your projects, guys, how to design your projects in the cloud. I will teach you. Okay. And if anyone is getting any doubt, any question, guys, here when you're creating the Azure account here, so please take my mobile number. This is my WhatsApp number. Also you can call me or you can WhatsApp your error, take the picture. If you are unable to create, so send me, I will help you guys here. Okay. And thank you for everyone in advance. Eid Mubarak, guys. Okay. So I hope, guys, today you have learned so many new things. Okay. So if you're not having credit card, so I say that you can take your friend credit card, or you can take your colleague credit card, right? Or if you are working in an organization, you can use your company account to start your Azure account. Directly you can start. Okay, Rituraj. So guys, today we are ending the session here. Thank you. See you on Wednesday. And please do one thing on Wednesday when you're logging. If you're unable to log in on Wednesday, guys, if you're unable to log in, please check your email addresses, because very soon my management will change the password, this link password. Once you complete your registration, once you make the payment, you will get the new password to log in on Wednesday. Please try to log in before 5 minutes, before the class 5 minutes. If you're unable to log in, so please check your email ID, register email ID. We have sent a new mail to you with new password, so you can use the new password to log into the classes. Okay. So thank you, everyone. See you on Wednesday. Bye. Bye, everyone.